To all you folks out there, welcome back to Supcom. It is Saturday after all. We're going to be playing a little game on Stella, and it is, as usual, random spawn, so I have no idea who is going to be on my team or what chaos is going to ensue. We will find out in just a second here. Judging from the chat, everybody's feeling pretty good tonight, so that is a good thing. It was a good Saturday for me. Relatively good anyway, got a few things done. Working on a few little projects that will probably show their faces shortly here on the channel. And I'm going to lay in a few P-gens here. What do I need to do? I have got, holy cow, I forgot how many mass extractors were here. I have got a buttload of mass extractors and no hydro. So I probably need to work on the power situation more than anything else. And I do have a nice tasty little rock over there to reclaim should I need the mass. So we're going to grab 4 mass extractors here, and then we're just going to start the mother of all power spam. And I want to do this in a manner that will allow me to build air factories and whatnot, because I'm going to need to get quite a fair amount of production in and get a whole lot of early build power up, because I need to get in one side or the other and help out this navy, or just absolutely flood things with air. And I just realized that I did not schedule an engineer, so that is a bad thing. A little bit behind, but we'll be okay. We will be okay. Do I want to assist my ACU with the first engineer? Probably not. So we're just going to kind of tool around here, grab a few rocks as we move south. Ding, 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 ding. Zippity doo dah, zippity a, and grab that mass extractor, and then carry on our merry little way. Mass is going to be what is necessary in the extreme. We're going to grab 2 of those and build a radar just so we can make sure that nothing nasty comes at us. Build a couple of anti-airs there, because I do believe we will have the mass to handle that. And then we will need grab 2 mass extractors there, and we'll grab some mass over on this side. There are quite a lot of boulders. We got 1, 2, 3 boulders here. Yes, 175 on 2 and 138 on the other, so quite a respectable amount of mass that's available here. We're gonna zip out here and grab that, and then start reclaiming some trees. And then we're going to go grab this boulder down here, and that is going to give us our first significant mass boost. You know what? I'm actually positive on mass at this moment, so I'm going to go ahead and assist this ACU with this engineer, and that'll help me get my factories up a little bit quicker and whatnot. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power generators. Technically, I only need to schedule 7 to break even on power with the air production, but the extra is not going to hurt, because I will be able to have a little bit of extra power for when I need to upgrade a mass extractor and all that good stuff. So not anything to worry about there. Although building it at this rate with the extra income that's coming in from Reclaim is going to overflow me. Not a terrible thing, but not the greatest either. I'm going to ping that one. We'll let him have it, because I'm going to have more than enough for myself. No need to be greedy. So we're going to attack order up there, and hopefully we'll intercept any bombers coming in. And then that will also give us an air scout that we can ping across to find out what is going on the other side of the pond. And as soon as this gets done, goodness gracious alive, we need to get some serious reclaim going on here, because the power situations are definitely not fixing themselves. We're going to belay that factory order. We're going to walk forward a fair bit and lay in a couple more power generators before we go for the additional air factory. And I am just going to deal with the stall at this particular moment. There we go. Eventually we'll get some overflow coming in here and it'll be fine. I don't really want to stop air production because I am a little terrified of a bomber coming in. So I'm directly across from Orbital Banana, who has already built a naval factory. And Carpe Diem is saying that he senses a bomber. We'll have to see how right he is. We're overflowing mass, and we finally got enough power in the bank. Let's go ahead and tag both of those on a T2. I'm going to patrol an interceptor over there just for his peace of mind. Nope, got frigate rushed. Okay. Well, neither one is ideal, bomber rush or frigate rush, but the frigate rush is at least deniable to a certain degree. Run down here. It appears he is not going to grab that, so we will take it. After all, you can never have too many mass extractors. And hopefully our power situation will right itself, continue to right itself as the game goes on. We already got 2 naval factories on the other side. And you guys, let's see how much build power is in the water. We have got 3. Holy hell. Okay, so the balancing factor here is that these guys don't have fantastic access to the water, but it's 2 versus 1. This guy has easy beach access, but he does indeed have the disadvantage of being versus 2 people. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to build an additional land factory here. Economy is going pretty reasonably well, so I don't have to worry about that. And we are going to go for an engineer build here. And you, my friend, why are you doing all the walking? You should have been able to reach that from where I had you positioned. You know what? That's okay. If you can't do it, we will assist you in moving out of the way. Tripping up over your own feet there, bud. Let's go T2 immediately, and we're just going to start pumping the hell out of T2 gunships, because I think, I repeat, I think we should be able to maintain air control. At least that is what I'm hoping, because if we can, at a minimum, gain a foothold in this pond over here, we will be doing all right. Now, Red has moved to the front here. He is building his naval factory a bit further out, and a Chief Jaguar has gone the more traditional method of edge building some naval factories. Carpe Diem really, really needs to get on that torpedo upgrade. That is going to save his life. If he can do that, we'll be in a good position. And let's see, I'm getting another T2 Mex upgrade. We're going to go over one there. And that is going to put us in the hole on power. So we're going to take 3 engineers away from that, and we're going to start building a few P-gens there. And you, once you get the first gunship out, just in case something shows up, actually because I'm too lazy to eliminate the son of a gun, we're going to start pumping out a couple of T2 engineers. I'm going to stop you because you are in danger, and I'm going to upgrade the safe one. I should have done that to begin with, but I was not paying attention. Simple as that. Aeon frigates have that nasty little extra bit of range. It's not a hugely significant amount. It's nothing like the Aurora over a normal T1 tank, but it is annoying nonetheless, and it lets them reach some interesting places up on the land should they be able to get their guns over the shoulder. We're going to pick up those 2, hope that he moves on. The one good thing about these is that they do not have anti-air. So we're going to be able to patrol some interceptors out there and get these gunships a-rolling. He's already got 4 freaking frigates over there. Not good for us. Go grab that. And you, my friend, are going to patrol out here in the hopes that we will be able to stave off the inevitable invasion. So we need a couple of T2P gens. Heard those are all the rage, and once we get a couple of them up, we need to get a shield over top of them so that they do not get laid in ruins. I'm not sure where I was going with that phrase, but I realized that it could be interpreted very badly when I was halfway through it. Anywho, we're going to assist with that and see if we can't pull off some shenanigans here. I do need a scout, so we're going to ping that across and see what is going on. And we have got a nice little cuddly group of 9 interceptors, which seems to match about what I can pick up on the radar over here. I cannot believe that that scout is still alive and patrolling over there. That's been over there basically since the beginning of the game, which is kind of ridiculous. Alright guys, you need to lay off, because I am going to kill every single one of you, and there is nothing that you can do about it. I don't know why he's coming up for T1 mechs. That seems like a really weird thing to do. You know what? If you're going to do it, I can rebuild it. Also probably want to get that T1 back up. Let's see if we can just kind of sneak our way all the way across here. I don't think there's a significant amount of air. And if that is the case, then we should be able to just snipe crap and not worry about it. He doesn't have any T2 on any of his factories. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, here comes yellow. Dang it. All right. Run away, run away. Need to save those gunships alive. Okay. So now we need to get the gunships back in, because they act as a meat shield for my lowly little interceptors. And I think I am vastly outnumbered here. Let's kill him because he has anti-air, and then see what damage I can do. So we need, yes, everybody is streaming across. That's good. And we have officially lost air. So we're going to come back. We did a little damage, made him worry. We're going to make him waste a little bit of mass on some stuff. That's all good. Let's go for bombers now. That'll give us a little bit of anti-air. They can fight for themselves if they absolutely have to. And it'll give us something that's a little bit more powerful against the inevitable flak that will come. Gunships are absolutely hopeless. Januses can defend themselves to a certain degree. Pick him off and go there. All right, so all of you lovely little NGs that are not doing anything useful at the moment, we are going to assist with you. I have very nearly gotten my T2 energy up. I probably need to get that very, very quickly. And then we need some intel. We need to know what these guys are building and where. So I'm going to shoot a scout across here. We're going to find out. There are quite a few interceptors on that path, so I'm going to kind of zip over here. Obviously, we got T2 mexes wherever those are grayed out. Orange has not upgraded anything much at all. We've got a fairly significant naval force, but nothing that a Chief Jaguar can't handle himself against right there. Awesome note about the Aeon frigates, they do actually have an anti-torpedo, which is not a super awesome weapon to have up your sleeve, but it does significantly affect the outcome of small T1 engagements. That one little bit of anti-torp might save one of your vessels, which lets you stack up your damage even better. It does turn out well for you in the end. So nice to keep those things mixed in together. Now, what all have we got here? We need to T2 a couple of those. We do have the energy to do so after all. Looks like that is going to end up being a T2 factor. I wasn't looking when it actually went over, but judging by the amount of engineers he has on it and the stage of the game that we're in and the lack of yellow units over here, or at least fresh ones coming in, I would think that that is probably going T2. We also already have T2 over there. T2 Cybern is going to be a bit of a booger, being as they're going to be able to wreck my eco, and I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot to stop them. I might actually need to go for torp bombers. That might work, maybe. I'm also trying to figure out what I can do to assist all of these lovely people out here who are building all the things. I might actually go, I think I will. Why are all of my engineers way the hell out here? But you know what? I'm going to take advantage of that fact. I'm going to drop a factory right there. I was just considering what I was going to do about this, and then the problem absolutely solved itself. I'm going to build a land factory right there and try to stay out of the way of potential capping of the mexes. And I'm going to take advantage of that build space to get a close source of engineers so that I can then continue building this. We're going to go T2. We are going to drop some Valiants up in here. That's going to give me a second line of defense against whatever this side might throw against me. So now it is 2v2 and 2v2 in the water. At least that's how it's looking. Let's go on a little excursion, shall we? We're going to take all of our Januses and we're going to go over here. And we're going to attack the T2 factory. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to give me a good amount of area of effect. And we're going to hit all the engineers, get rid of the build power, and we're going to lay in a bunch of damage to the factory. As long as we get past all of the interceptors. Please follow the first bomber. Please follow the first bomber. Please follow the first bomber. Come on. Get up in here. There we go. That is going to take out all of his build power. There we go. And that is going to lay in a ton of damage on his factory. And that's going to slow down his build yet more. That's also going to distract him quite heavily from the fact that White is destroying me in an air battle over here because I suck at interceptor micro. I got my circle off center. Maybe that'll work. Nope, I just got everything slaughtered. All right, so he's leaving. We damn near killed the thing. Look at that. I guarantee you we damaged the destroyer in there as well. Only now we have a different sort of problem. We have got a little bit of a doozy going on here. We need some assistance because otherwise I'm going to lose all of this crap. Never mind, I already lost all of this crap. We're going to swap back and go for torp bombers because those are going to be much more effective versus this little bit of Navy here. And as I mentioned before, we're going to lose a mass extractor because the Salem is quite effective indeed at killing all of my eco. Alright, we need some scouting up in here. I am the only one building T1 interceptors. Like, there's one scout over here. I am a little bit horrified of what could potentially happen here. We need to do something about this. Otherwise, we're all going to die to something stupid. So let me build that, and let me continue to throw more assistance down on the torp. So, yellow is all up in my business. That's not fun. And it looks like a Chief Jaguar is coming over. The fact that I did not get in the water earlier might actually be our downfall. Because there's now way more units in the water over there. So we're going to have to do something drastic here. Walk over to this side. We'll get something on the road here. You're going to finish after that. And all of you fine fellows, we're going to go cap off a couple of these mass extractors that are in the back on the safe side. Because we need to upgrade the economy that is away from the Navy. If we lose the Navy, we want to keep this intact. T1 subs amidst the frigates. You know, T1 subs are usually not the greatest idea. But if you can get them into this kind of range, then they do work out pretty damn well. We're going to do that so that all new units coming off the factory are going that direction. Do that. We got some good torp bombers coming in. Mr. ACU, I need you to move. Who are you colliding with? Probably that one. There we go. Alright, Torpy Torps. I need you to kill that destroyer. Kill it dead as a doornail. Because this is starting to look like a super scary Navy indeed. What else are we going to do here? So, I can't really afford to build a whole lot more torp bombers. But I think the torp bombers that we built definitely did the job that they were intended to do. So I think we're safe there. We're going to stop you actually, and we're going to start building more interceptors because the thing that we are lacking at the moment is interceptors. We have successfully cleared out most of the air on this side, which means that as unlikely as that seems, we actually pulled off a halfway decent air victory here. That one's dead, so we are going to try to go for some others. There are swift winds in the air now, though, which is definitely less than desirable. Grab those. Okie dokie. The destroyers are far enough away where I feel like I can get back out here into the world and grab a few things for myself. We are pushing that upgrade as well. Still don't want to go T2 on that mass extractor because more than likely this will experience some pushback very, very shortly. So one of these guys, that would be Orange. Orange is going to be the one going for air tech. So we're going to have to keep an eye on him. Make sure that things do not get out of hand. But for the time being, we pretty much wiped out the entire Navy on the left side. Which is going to free up some room for him to upgrade all of his mass extractors, get some more build power on his Navy, and of course, get all of that stuff in hand. Dubers, come on! Well, I mean, I've got a lot of air over there, and you don't, and Torp bombers are ripping your navies to shreds. I mean, I don't really see what's wrong with this situation. We are almost done with that upgrade. The other thing, let's see, I do have power storage. We've got the storage is going down over there. We need to assist that, please, and thank you. And I think we're good on that. Yep, see, I didn't upgrade that mass extractor. I did do that one, though. That's not cool. Let's figure this whole thing out here. I think I'm going to have enough power for this. I just need to get clear of all the NGs. Need to go up here and assist with said NGs. Come over here and get that underway. And a Chief Jaguar is having to pull back, but he is, I think, going to have enough to deny that Navy push, especially with the help of Red. I'm just hoping that I won't get spotted. Oh crap, that's a transport. No, it's not either. Okay, we're good. No! Alright, so Aeon destroyers are every bit as annoying as their Cybern counterpart. See if we can engage them over here. Come back. Thank you. See if we can skip all this mess. Okay, here comes the moment of truth, folks. Need to manage my resources wisely here. I've got a limited amount of mass and way too much build power. So we need to get a flak and a shield and a couple of T2 point defense. We're going to fly him over this way. And if that flak comes up quickly, yes, it will.
Commander under attack.
We're going to be able to make this work, I think. He does have some destroyers, but look at the Navy coming to rescue me. Now all focus is on me, all eyes on me, and that means we're going to have a little breathing room in just a minute. Because anytime somebody single-mindedly focuses on the wrong target, you're going to have a good time. All I got to do is use my superior amount of health to dodge it out for a little bit, make sure that I don't die, and Yellow is going to lose his entire Navy. That flak also did a fantastic job of lessening my air losses. I actually need to bring these back over here. Lessening my air losses and killing quite a lot of his air. We're going to walk our ACU back here because I don't want to be in range of that Navy. We do, however, need to keep an anti-air on us at all times. And that is because Mercies will inevitably make their way across the map, and I do not want to be in the way of that. So Belated Noob throwing out the GG. That's the entire reason for this, folks, is I wanted to kill the 1500 who was going 1v2. It's already a weak position, and that's just going to give us a greater opportunity to win this game. So I need to lay in some T1 point defense here to kill that ACU that is running up on my position. Nope, he is actually going the other way, so we're going to be okay with this. I'm going to walk it up here a little bit and hope that I don't lose anything too vital. We're going to do that right there, reclaim that, build another T2 P-Gen, and go for a reasonable upgrade. Oh, crap. I did not even see this. Not good, not good at all. We need to build as many of those as we can. Alright, I helped you, you helped me. Come on, bros. We need to get this under wraps. Yellow has lost his entire base, or not yellow, orange. No, it is yellow. He gave the remainder of his base to orange, which probably means that he's going to go for a GC or some other nonsense. We're going to get that underway, and then we are going to go for a lovely little bit of tac pack action. And we should be able to launch against the vast majority of the economies around here. The only problem is going to be maintaining enough power to actually pull this son of a gun off. So, we got our T1 NGs down here. That's good. We need to get some T1 artillery rolling. Not that. This. Thank you. Kill the engineers, please. That was a drop as well. A T2 engineer drop. So, cool beans on that one. We need... Let's move up here. We're going to build a T1 land factory to start reclaiming all this stuff. And then we're going to start launching. And he has, as of yet, 0 EMD, and I don't think he has the engineers to build it. So we're going to launch away, launch away. Grab some of that right there. And I think that'll be good. Okay. We could probably venture out just a bit further as well. We'll get those all. And then run back to the cover of our lovely little flak. So, all of this has been wiped out. We can go ahead and stop this, go back to engineer production, and we're going to go build all of the mass extractors that were lost. That needs to be top priority here. Get that, and we're good. And then while we've got all of this extra mass income, we're going to go ahead and grab a T3 mass extractor so that we keep everything going in the proper order, shall we say. So that is the entirety of the eco of Maroon. And I think that is going to go a long, long ways towards winning this game. We did lose our T2 HQ. Leave all of our air down here. I don't really have that much up this way. Let's go ahead and lay down a SAM, because I get the distinct feeling that something bad is about to happen here. Gonna get those two down. And then probably a single Ravager. And then I need to work up a scout, because I am a little bit scared of what's going to go down over here. Yeah, you guys need to make a cruiser, because I lost the entirety of my anti-air capability. And we need you guys to build... I just need build power right now. I have plenty of build power on my T3 ACU, but I don't really have any back in the base. We're going to grab those. We are going to grab those. And let's get this, and we'll grab all of those. All right, Mr. ACU. We need to draw up in our shield here and hope that we do not lose anything. Belated noob getting some form of upgrade. All right, we own ourselves another little corner of the map here. And the next goal is going to be winning back air control, which is going to be a little bit difficult, not going to lie. We are versus an opponent that is about to go for T3, I think. He has got, well, one T2 P-Gen. So maybe not. Maybe he, or does he already have RAS? I didn't actually see what was going on there. Let's go ahead and build a couple more T2 point defense, just in case, because I'm a little scared of what's going to be coming my way. What happens with this, though, even though all 4 ACUs are still alive, we have 3 economies versus 4, and realistically speaking, now that I own this, and I tacked almost all of his mass extractors over here, or almost all of his T2s anyway. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 that survived. I tacked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 more were destroyed by the Navy. We've got like 5 versus 3.5 economies. So not a good place to be if you are the enemy team. Let's go ahead and grab yet another power generator. And I think we'll try to go resource allocation off of that. It might stall us out a fair bit, but we're going to need the resource allocation for the extra power to do what I want to do. Which is going to be something that I have never done on a cast before, I don't think. Alright, let's go for resource allocation. Yep, there it is. Massive, massive power stall. Good lord, that's bad. This Navy is also looking rather bad, but you guys should be moving over here. And we need some gunships or something on this one. Orbital Banana, T2 Commander, he has dropped me. Repeat, he has dropped me. So I've got no, I do in fact have T2 tech. We're going to move up here. We're going to start building in a straight line some awesome T2 point defense here. That will hopefully dissuade him from moving in, although it looks like he's going to die to destroyers long before he gets a chance. He has got a shield comm. That's going to be a tough nut to crack right there. I'm not worried about it though. I'm over here in my Fortress of Solitude. The only thing that's going to crack my nut is a GC or what have you. He is going to do his best to wipe out my base, but look at this. Look at that. That many Aeon destroyers puts out an absolutely horrifying amount of damage. Let's go look in the FAF database. Aeon T2 destroyer. I think they do 1,000 DPS if I'm not totally mistaken. Or 1,000 damage per shot, not 1,000 DPS. Oblivion Cannon. 1,060 damage, 212 damage per second. Pretty freaking ginormo gargantuan weaponry there. Let's go ahead and grab the remainder that is left after he explodicated in my base. How dare he. We need to assist the ACU with all of the little engineers that are coming out here because we need more power. Many, many, many more power. Come on there, bud. Get that. And that may be enough. Maybe. Maybe. Still a pretty solid base over here, but I don't think... Nope. He's got 2 destroyers, maybe a T2 sub. That might be an engineer. 1 destroyer, and a cruiser. So that is pretty much GG. I think that's going to wipe clean the slate. Not going to be able to pull anything back out of this. Get all those T2s upgraded. We're going to go start a cabin just in case this lasts. And then we're going to go for some fun. Come on, and boom! Shakalaka, shakalaka. What you pinging? There it is. Heyo! We're going to take the nuke machine out for a drive. We have got enough power to pull this son of a gun off. We need to get a little more storage in here, though, because I doubt we have enough to actually build the nuke. So let's finish that up. Oh, look at that. I've got my choice. I'm going to take the Cybern one. Cybern's cooler. No offense, Jaguar. Me and Doobs beat Carp down. We had it. I'm sorry, but you didn't. Alright. Turn that on. Yeah, look at all the power required to build this thing. I need to build another T3 gen, actually. Come on, guys, everybody get on that. We're actually going to finish this build. Hopefully they don't all quit out before I get over here. Where's my transport at? I know I queued it. Where'd it go? Did I lose it? No, they quit! No! I'm not going to be able to use my Billy Nuke. Oh well. Such is life. Sigh. I was really looking forward to that. I built it. I built it. Oh, Dubers is still alive. Okay, okay. I don't feel quite so bad anymore. Let's go over here and see if I can get him. We're halfway done on that. So I'm just gonna drop right over here. No, don't fly your transport over the freaking destroyers. Don't do that. Ah. I was really hoping that I would be able to launch at least one Billy on something, on a target. I did launch one, but it's just not the same, you know? Not the same. Anywho, that's a game. What are you talking about? That was a great Stella. Back and forth the whole time, drops both directions. I think that was a pretty dang good game.